So first and second with one gone. Joe Random stands in for the Phillies.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Joe Random. Ray back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a pitch. Got him swinging. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Way outside. Ball two. And that's his strikeout looking. A controversial called strike three. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to begin the eighth. And the batter now, Joe Random. Miley back to work. Outside, ball one.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now. It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
And another ball.
2-2 to count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
For tonight. First for the victorious
That clips a corner.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio ranging into the alley. Long run, nice grab.
now batting, the right fielder, Joe Random.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings through that. And another ball. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Popped up, giving chase. And that's a fair ball. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's 4-1. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Joe Brandon. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Wouldn't chase that time. In the air out towards right center. Weimer settles underneath it. And there's one down.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas and just see where you can finish from this point on.
One down. Here's the rookie right fielder, Joe Brandon. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And that one fouled off. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Brandon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. Next offering misses down and away. This one in the air. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit, right?
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Brandon. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
No waiting around.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly. This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. So one out with two aboard. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Joe Random. 2 for 4 in the game last night. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-1.
That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try. To make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Righty delivers. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Random. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That clips a corner. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there. And you could see him asking where it meant.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal it.
Oh, now this ball gets down into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate distance. And digging in for Philadelphia, Joe Random. This guy with light tower power. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Pulls into 3rd safely. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now the right fielder, Joe Brandon.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And there's the strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get one. Joe Brandon stands in for the Phillies.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one clips the corner. Corners are occupied with 2 down. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Brandon had a good day at the office.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia.
So up next, Joe Brandon.
The right fielder, Joe.
The right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Hauser, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-2. On the ground, right side, McNeil tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Two outs. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that one almost got him. In the air, center field. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Joe Randolph.
First pitch misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
McNeil. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Joe Random. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.
That's the exact definition.
2 outs, runner at first. Joe Random now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that is...
Well, a 7-out save in this one. It's far from your standard save, but he did what was necessary to help his team get the win. And see a guy pitch like this, it's very inspiring for other guys down in the bullpen.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Joe Random stands in for the Phillies.
Joe Randolph.
First offering, and it just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1 the count.
Harper gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouled off left side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stewart makes the grab, 1 down.
The back, number 8.
Back here in Queens. And now here is Joe Random. Random measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Senga back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And another ball.
Hey, your pitch right here.
And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the...
Joe Random will hit next. Ball one there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. The wind of the pitch. And it is 2-1. That's down and in. The Mets leading by 2 here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. His second home run of the series. It's 8-7. One down. Joe Random digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-0.
And the runner stays where he is. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Random did well in the losing effort. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 11 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 7 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922.
Joe Random stands in for the Phillies.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder.
And the pitch.
Joe Random.
Swings through that one. Peterson, a 6'6" southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2. And another ball. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. High fly ball, right field. Under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now back, right fielder, Joe Random.
that one hammered. That's back there. And gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Now batting, right fielder.
Random in his rookie season, only 18 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes. Man at second here with 2 away. Joe Brando, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Man on second, 2 down. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball.
In there safely. Merrifield up to third on the wild pitch. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Our final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Though both sides, this game really matters as the postseason is approaching. Joe Brando stands in for the Phillies. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Time called. Random getting the start in right. Batting 6th in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign.
And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. One down, Phillies down a run. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Cubs leading by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Brando.
Strike one.
0-1.
That misses. And the count even 1-1. Tied at 4. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Digging in, Joe Brandon, 1 for 3. To the right side, Madrigal. Tosses the first inning over. So 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No error.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Joe Brandon stands in for the Phillies.
The right fielder, Joe Brandon.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Save! And now a man into scoring position. And that's outside. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Now 2 out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Joe Brandon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout.
1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That misses, and the count 1-2. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop.
Joe Brandon now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And ball one to the right fielder.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one missed. 2-2 now. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile. This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now, Joe Brandon.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
First pitch misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to...
Runner takes off. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Into center. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Joe Brandon. Foul ball there. In the air, center field. Bellinger coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Joe Brandon.
On the ground, right side. Has some trouble with it. He gets to the bag in time, and they do get the out.
A lot going on right there. First of all,
back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Brandon. And a big swing and a miss. Almonte in his 6th season. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
0-2.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep.
So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Joe Brandon.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Going to count 1 and 2. Rip towards third. They take the force out, and that is that. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive.
Good pitch right here. Here we go.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Joe Brandon. Up the middle, Abrams. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Brandon. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That misses, and it's 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
First for the victorious.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That's to third. Vargas tags the runner, and that's 2. So they pick up.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
here it comes. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1 on a Gallo. There's 2. 1 down. Joe Random stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Weeks. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which is triple-digit wins. 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club.
Joe Random stands in for the Phillies. Gray back to work. That one fouled off. Random measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Joe Random. Gray back to work. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Now right fielder, Joe Random.
Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Base is empty, 1 away. Joe Random stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to
swings here and blasts one left field. And that is gone. That one felt good. His 18th.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all.
One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Random. Big time power. First pitch misses. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit
That's ball two.
441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. There now 2 balls and a strike.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
The pitch. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's
back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now for the Phillies, Joe Brandon. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Arcia sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one away. And first offering is fouled off.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And here it comes. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that.
Joe Brandon stands in for the Phillies. Big swing and a miss. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here comes the 0-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. The Braves leading by 4 here in Game 1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. The punch out there. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay.
So 2 down. Joe Brandon stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take Game 1 on the road.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
Two on with 1 out. Joe Brandon stands in for the Phillies. Big time power. That's in there, and it's 0-1. The Phils trying to break this one open here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
Kicks and fires. And that's a strike.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here. And that one fouled off. Random measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. Now the 0-1. Just missed. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Bohm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And down on strikes. Joe Brando stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him.
Joe Brando stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Johnson, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The Phillies up big in this one here in the late stages of game 2. That one off the mark, 2-1. And that's outside. That one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's Johnson fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Phillies straight. Two gone with runners at the corners. Here's the rookie right fielder, Joe Brando. Big time power. And takes low for ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And
oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute smash.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Joe Random.
not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ball one there. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And that is that. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris makes the grab. Out number 2. And in scoring position with 2 away. Joe Random now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And another ball. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. The Phils up big in this one here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. And now the right fielder, Joe Random. He's already homered here in this one.
There you go.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely.
And welcome into the ballpark. Yep. Now it's going to be Joe Random. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Random, only 18 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. Up and in, ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Man at first, 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around third. The relay throw. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. One run across in the frame so far here in game 4. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Careful.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Joe Brandon. That one ripped. Harris ranges back. Out of here. He circles the bases. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Brandon. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it to first. And that is that. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the rookie right fielder, Joe Brandon. Big time power. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. Random measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting 6th in today's lineup. That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against the
Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now the right fielder, Joe Brandon. That one fouled off.
You know, these Phils, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there. One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low.
And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. And a foul ball. The Cubbies leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Wouldn't chase that time. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. The Phils trailing by 3 here in game 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's locked in at the plate, and he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs luck.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Joe Brandon. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move to the very last moment. Probably difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that hit.
And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run at the plate. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, that's the moneymaker.